Hi, my name is Alyssa Ron, and coaching has really changed my life. More than anyone could ever imagine, to be completely honest. I look at myself in the mirror most days and I don't recognize the person staring back at me. And it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. I went to school, college, for 6.5 years, changed my major 7 times, and was so frustrated with myself because I had no idea what I wanted to be when I grew up. It really drove me bonkers. And then to go through and see all of my friends graduating college and seeing their success, moving into their careers, it really weighed down on me because in our society, it says you need to finish high school, go straight into college, which, by the way, how do you expect an 18-year-old to know what they want to do the rest of their lives? But that's a different subject. You go to college, you graduate, you get a career, then you get married, have kids, and then you stay in that job forever or as long as it's there, and you're thankful for it because the economy is bad and you should be thankful you have a job. And oh, don't dream. You're not allowed to do that because none of your dreams are going to come true. Okay, so I was stuck in that mentality that all of society is stuck in. And it frustrated me to no end that I didn't have a college degree yet. I felt like I was a disappointment. I wasn't successful. I wouldn't amount to anything because that's what society says. Everyone looks at you and it's like, oh, well, you're never going to amount to anything if you don't have a degree. You really need a degree in this economy to even get a job and be successful. And that really weighed down on me. So I stayed in school for probably 4 more years than what I should have, you know? And I finally, after going through personal development, because this business and being coaches, it's not about just health and fitness. It's about changing your entire life, your mindset, just growing as a person. And after doing a ton of personal development, going to events, there was one event in that just changed my entire life, and I wouldn't have gone if it wasn't for Beachbody. But the speaker said that we all have a destiny. We all were given passions for a reason. Those passions are meant to be followed. That is how you are going to impact the world. And what someone else's success looks like, that doesn't have to be yours. You determine your success and you live out your destiny. And that hit me like a brick wall. I determine my success. And that is when I decided I'm done with school. Do I have a degree? Nope. Am I $20,000 in debt from school? Yep. Do I have anything to show for it? No. But you know what? That's okay because I am doing what I love. I am changing lives. I am impacting people's lives on such an amazing level, watching them reach goals and watching them just become closer in relationships and helping marriages and moms becoming better moms. And I can do this from my home and I can make an income from it. I always had a passion for health and fitness and I always wanted to help people. And this just became the perfect way for me to do it. But before I came home and did this, I actually was in a job that I hated. The company treated us like garbage. I would get anxious and cry going into work. I would sit in my car up until the very last minute. 7:59 is when I would leave my car and start walking to the building. And then 5 o'clock, right on the button, I was out of there. I'm going to take that back because we worked 10, 11, 12-hour shifts sometimes. So, not 5, but 7 or 8 o'clock at night, I would walk out right on the button because I did not want to be there any longer. And I thank God that I was placed in that job because it made me realize this opportunity that I had sitting right in front of my face that I wasn't using. And so there was one night I was driving home, I started crying. It was a horrible day, and I hated where my relationship, my marriage was, because the only time I talked to my husband was to complain about my boss, and then I was exhausted and go to bed. And I hated where our relationship was, and I was just crying, and I thought, Coach Alyssa, you can do this. And at that night, I set a goal to quit my job within a year, to make enough income to be able to quit my job. And within 7 months, I was walking out that door for the last time. And I quit my job. And I came home and I started to do something that was changing lives, that helped me feel fulfilled, that helped me feel like I was being successful, because now I determined that. No one else did. And not only did that change, but the rest of my life has just been a whirlwind. Um, and I always felt so lost with my faith and didn't quite know where I was going. And um, that has been restored for me, and I now know the path I am on with faith, and my relationships are so much better than they ever were. And, I have awesome goals for our team that we are reaching, and I am seeing my coaches getting ready to quit their jobs. I am, watching my coaches feel fulfilled and dreaming again and reaching for those dreams, and they are going to be accomplished, and it's going to be amazing. And then I sit back and I watch my challengers lose 20, 30, 50 pounds and feel confident and happy. And it's been the biggest blessing in my life to be able to wake up to these happy messages every day, and to see all the positivity around me and the happy people and the lives that we're changing. And one by one, we are changing this country. And it is absolutely amazing. So I know this is probably a little bit longer than what you wanted to watch, but I can't keep it short when I talk about coaching. Okay, have a great night.